Hey everyone, this is Jeremy. I wanted to welcome you to the channel. This is Your Full Potential. This is the beginning of the second week. I meant to make this video yesterday, but I had company all weekend, so I was unable to. I just got off work, came home. There's no one here, so I'm able to actually make the video, and it'll be quiet, except if the dog starts making noise or the cat, which you may hear in the background later on. Hopefully you won't. Anyways, so I wanted to give you a little update on the first week. I did miss reading on Friday night. I laid down and I just crashed. It was about 11 p.m. I fell asleep. So, Saturday morning I woke up. I went on, grabbed the book, and read for 15 minutes. And then I read again later on Saturday night. So that was the day I missed. Now, that will continue throughout this week. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a day and you don't make it up. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a day and then you have to, read some extra that morning. It's good whether you do or you don't. We just want to build consistency and discipline to keep doing that every single day. So we're still going to keep doing that. We're still going to keep doing the 15 minutes every day of reading. I was doing mine like right before I went to bed. That just sort of helps you relax and stuff a little bit more, and you I don't know, just helps me relax more. Makes me a little sleepier, and I usually end up sleeping a little bit better, getting a little more restful sleep. So now this week I wanted to focus more on some finance type stuff. I love finance stuff. I used to do what I'm fixing to show you all the time. I had a detailed composition notebooks, which I told you, it's a good investment. It's something good to have that don't cost much. And you can write it, do your own little things, make your own little notes. Add little things to it if you'd like. So what I want you to do for this week is I want you to write down your banking information, not like your bank cards or account numbers or anything like that. I don't want to know, but I want you to know within, $20, $30 how much money you have in the bank at all times. So you're not going to sweat it when you go buy some gas or you go to Taco Bell or something, or the grocery store. Grocery store is most likely, or it is a better option than probably getting stuff from Taco Bell. But you can download an app. A lot of banks have apps that you can download. I think they have like 2-tier security systems where, mine, I actually have to use my fingerprint to be able to log into my app. And then I also have, passwords and all that jazz too. So, and you can get it from there. You can take a little screenshot, keep it on your phone, as long as that is your phone, nobody else can get into it type deal. Or most banks have a 1-800 number that you can call, put in some of your account information, and then you can get your account balance through that. So I want you to, I made a little fake calendar here. I hope you can read it. I wrote it in indelible marker, so it hopefully shows up better. But this is February 2022, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We start on the 14th, since today is the 14th, and then all the way through the 28th, which is the last day of the month. And then down here you'll write 14 through, wherever. It might be 15 if you have 30 days in that month, or 16. I like to do 16 and 15. I'm just a little weird. But anyways, You got 14 through 21, 22 through 28 over here. And then I just wrote a fictitious number, 1,000 for 14. 15 would be 970. 16 would be 950. 17, 945. And then you get paid on Friday, so it jumps up to 1727. Then that's when I would put my little dash, and that's how much I have in savings. Now, if you end up putting money, that next Friday, which is the 25th, more money in savings, this number should change, of course. So, excuse me. That is the daily challenge for the week. Now, for the weekly challenge, we are going to start a weekly challenge this week. I want you to try to make, depending on where you are, you may be in a place where you're how do I say this? We're all starting from different places. Excuse me again. Some of us are down here, some of us are here, some of us are here, and some of us are already here. You may already be wealthy and not even think about how much money you have. I would doubt that that's the case unless you were inherited a bunch of money and you're just sort of living off mom and dad type deal. But most of us have to keep up with how much money we have. And I would like for you to, be able to know that within, around $10 to $20, honestly. But, so, depending on what you see yourself as, we're not all starting in the same positions. We're not all starting with, some of us have more advantage than others. Some of us have more experience than others. So I want you to start where you can. I'd like for you to make $20 to $50 this week extra outside of your regular normal job. That doesn't mean go get a second job like DoorDash or delivering pizzas or something like that. Although that's a way to do it, I would prefer that you get some type of entrepreneurial type skills like selling on eBay or Etsy. Amazon's a little hard because they want newer products typically. I think you can sell some used stuff on there, but they still want it to be in a decent shape. As far as I know from different videos I've watched on that kind of stuff. You can look that stuff on YouTube and find out a little bit better. I know some guys I've watched on there, if you're saying it's new, then it can't even have any dings in the corners. They want them to be crisp corners and different things like that. So just be really careful if you're planning on selling on Amazon. Or you may be a crafts person. You may be really good at working on wood. Maybe you make little Harry Potter magic wands or something. And you can sell those on Etsy, which is a crafts type eBay, where you can sell homemade stuff. Maybe you crochet. Maybe you, I had an aunt. She's passed away. But she used to make these little potato sacks. She'd get pantyhose, women's pantyhose, little brown shove cotton in them, wrap them up, and sew the back end up, put little eyes on them. She'd get a burlap sack. Well, she'd get some burlap, she'd sew it together and make it into a sack, put a little string on it, and have one of those little suction cup things at it. She'd put mostly cotton filler inside of it to push it out and make it look like it was full of these little potatoes. And then she'd put several little potato dudes in there with little false eyes on them. And she had tater sack, I believe, written on the bottom of it. And she'd take those around to little crafts bazaars or whatever, and sell those kind of things. She had other stuff that she sold as well. She even sewed little dolls and different types of things. But anyways, if you're into that kind of stuff, there's a lot of different ways. If it was summertime, you could just go to, like, maybe walk through your neighborhood, see someone that the grass was sort of high in their yard, and offer to trim their grass, cut their grass for $20, $25, whatever, and weed eat, or do that kind of stuff. Now it's cold. If you live in an area where it snows a bunch, you may, go to your neighbors' houses and say, hey, you want me to shovel your driveway or whatever. So those are just some ideas just off the top of my head. Flea market, you've got Facebook Marketplace, different places you can do that kind of stuff. If it was warmer, you'd have yard sales or garage sales wherever you're from. I know some people say differently. But so that's it. We're still going to do the 15 minutes of reading. We're going to do the keeping up with how much money we have in the bank at all times. That way you can sort of see, well, what big purchase did I have, all kinds of different things. It just makes you more aware of how much money you have. And once you start getting more and more money in there, then you don't have that worry in the back of your mind. Am I going to be able to buy this? Type thing. And that's a good feeling to have. So I want all of you to get there. I want all of you to succeed and just thrive and make it prosper. So. And then we also have the weekly challenge where I want you to make, depending on, your skill level and how advanced you are versus other people, then I want you just to make $20 to $50, not one day a week or every day of the week, but just once for that week, $50, make you a little eBay auction or sale, and make it last for that week. And once you collect that money, hey, you've done your challenge for the week, and you're good to go. So that's what I've got for you this week. I hope you enjoy it. If you are going to participate, these challenges are for me, honestly. But if you're going to participate, hey, write down in the comments, challenge accepted, or whatever it is you'd like to say. You don't have to be specific. Excuse me. You can say, I'm going to do the daily challenge, or I'm going to do both challenges. If you want, that's fine. But just, hold yourself accountable. Other people, if you want to comment, try to encourage others to do it. That's great too. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to keep seeing more content like this. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.